Has anybody been involved in a multiple offer situation lately? Yeah, it seems like almost every offer has some sort of a competing offer or maybe a story behind it. I'm going to give you 3 tips on how to win in a multiple offer situation. And the first thing, and I know this is going to sound obvious, but hey, have a complete offer. And what does that mean? Whatever type of offer you're writing, whatever contract you're writing, make sure it includes all the pages, that they're all filled out. Oh, and everybody signs all the different pages. You've got a multitude of things to take a look for. Does it need a lead-based paint addendum? Does it need an HOA addendum? What about the financing? Do you have the pre-qualification letter or the proof of funds in there? Did you actually check the box to say that it was financing? And by the way, you have to check it says FHA or VA. If it has one of those addendums in the little checkbox over there, then you actually need to include the addendum too. So make sure those are a part of the offer. Your buyer brokerage agreement might be a great idea to protect your interest in that sale and to make sure that you properly represent the client. But most importantly, just a complete offer. Get it scanned, get it electronically signed, carrier pigeon, sign by hand, whatever you need to do. But have a complete offer ready to go and send it to the agent that's the listing agent and make sure they know it's coming. So a call or a text or an email that, hey, by the way, I got an offer coming, probably a good idea. And if they let you know that it's a multiple offer situation, well, great. Make sure you get that offer over and inform your client that, listen, I've got a complete offer over to the agent. They have received it, and they're going to get back to us with details about what the multiple offer request is going to be, because that seller could be giving you a counter offer. They might just grab one of those offers. There's nothing says they have to go back and give you a second chance at it. So make sure that your clients understand what a multiple offer situation looks like and what the dynamic is for them. They may only get one shot at that offer, and it's up to you and them to have that conversation about what that offer looks like and what they should offer. Now, the second thing in a multiple offer situation to understand is, did you use every tool in the toolbox? Well, what does that mean? There's escalator clauses, and if you're not familiar with those, we can certainly talk about that. But the basics are, if there's competing offers, you can make an offer at a certain price, and if there's a matched offer for that same price, you'll automatically escalate a little higher than the other one, usually an increment of $500 or $1,000 up to a limit. So if you're making an offer at $300,000 and you want to escalate all the way to $305,000, you could certainly do that, but you would stop at $305,000. So if somebody offered, $305,000 and $1, you would not escalate past that $1. So that's where the limitation comes in. So know those strategies about escalator clauses. The third thing I talk about is understand the limitations of your offer. Are you going to make it in such a way that it's good for 3 or 4 days to invite competition? Is it for a couple hours? That might be too soon for a seller. So you need to communicate with the other agent and let them know the brass tacks. Hey, we're offering $300,000. It's conventional financing with 20% down. They're putting $5,000 in escrow and they can close in 30 days or less. Then we would like to know if we have a deal. Get that out to them. Let them know that, listen, we saw a couple of properties we like. This offer is good, just for tonight. That might be too aggressive for most sellers, and you don't want to poison the water. So unless your buyer is willing to lose the property, that's probably not a good strategy. But understand, you could very well be hearing that there's multiple offers, and we need your highest and best by the next day at 5 o'clock. On that strategy, make sure you resend a complete offer that the seller can easily sign. If you're missing a page and it extends past the deadline, you might disqualify yourself from that offer. So a couple tips and strategies about multiple offer situations. If you have comments or you like what you're hearing, please message below, like us. Hey, subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. Did I mention hit the subscribe button? We'll have more tips and strategies and tricks I've learned along the way from some of my mentors, and I'm happy to share them here on Real Estate in a Nutshell.